So, I'm still in Toronto. I remember I told you guys I was gonna be going to Ottawa in a couple days. I said that last vlog, and by now I should have been there. Matter of fact, I should have been there yesterday. But the weather outside is frightful, so I ain't going nowhere. But actually, I did just get my ticket, so I will be going to Ottawa tomorrow morning. So I promise the next video you guys see after this one, I will be in Ottawa. This is my problem though. See, the weather. Today, it just stopped snowing in Toronto. But the reason I haven't been going is because for the past 2 days, it was snowing so heavily that I didn't want to be caught in the middle of two cities in some crazy blizzard. So I held off on Ottawa for the day, and then I'm like, you know what, I'll go the next day. Next day, it was even worse. But it's definitely calmed down, because right now, it's not even snowing at all. Like, it's clear skies, that's fine. But now, Ottawa's destroyed. So it's been snowing in Ottawa for like just as long, except they've been getting it way worse. So the next video you guys see, if I'm outside in Ottawa at all, you're gonna see what I mean. You're gonna understand why I was trying to wait a couple days. This shit is so real. Got me out here in these comfy ass socks. Very comfy, but like, bruh, this is what I'm actually wearing these days. Oh, remember how I was saying it was a little too dark or a little too yellow over there? Check it out now. It's so white over here. I still got some shit to clean up, but like that light, ooh. I'm blinded by the light. You know what's funny? Actually, I'm pretty sure if I stand right here, oh yeah, look at that. You can see the difference because that's where the white light is and that's where the yellow light is. You can see the difference. So Vanessa had part of the day off yesterday, so we spent the day together, and it was so shitty outside that we were trapped in the condo. And when I say trapped, I mean like, you know when it's Sunday or Saturday and you're just like, you know, I'm down to just relax and just not do anything. Certain days just give you certain vibes, but it was like a Tuesday afternoon. We both had energy. It just didn't feel like a lazy day. Even though it was shitty outside, we just felt like trapped, like we should be doing something. So we mustered up the courage, hopped in an Uber, went to the mall, and then came back and just did the same thing. So remember when I bought that box of chocolate and I said, it honestly only takes me max 3 days to finish these, like watch. I don't remember if that was the last vlog or the vlog before, but either way, it hasn't been more than 4 days. Hold on, check this out guys, check this out. Destroyed. Keep in mind that each one of these things has like I think this one had maybe 5 or 6 in it. Each one has at least 3 or 4 in it, and I just got rid of these. Oh my goodness. The white chocolate ones never stand a chance. Those things get annihilated day one, hour one. Vanessa obviously helped me attack this box, but she has a lot more self-restraint than I do. So she's probably had 1 for every like 9 that I've had. Like no joke, this is actually how I eat these chocolates.
Think that she's stupid, Saturn brains on a tuka. Out of earth think that I'm super, and I love cougars, and the girls and the quadruples. Larry Bird, I am a shooter, riding the Uber, ain't that a shit.
It's actually pretty fucked. Vanessa will eat them as if they're a treat, as you should. Me, I eat it as if it's a meal. Like as soon as I'm finished one, I start another one. But yeah, back to the weather. I'm not done. I'm not done complaining. So if you're following me on Twitter, this is gonna be a little repetitive, but I was tweeting this morning about how us Canadians, you know, we know about the snow, we know how bad it is, and we know how bad it gets every winter. And every winter, we complain, which I think is fine, because it's shitty, it's fine, we're allowed to complain. But there's just something different about this year. We're always expecting some sort of back and forth with the weather. But this winter right here, this winter? I think I've used that joke in like 8 vlogs now. I'm gonna stop. Shit is just different this winter though. Because winter finished. It was over. There was grass everywhere. You were wearing a sweater. It was done. And then it's not like it got a little bit colder or a few snowflakes dropped. You know, we could deal with that shit. Fully came back as if it was like mid-January right now. Man, I've had the sneakers out and everything, and I just had to come back here just to get these friggin' Timbos, and I've been putting work in on these for the past couple days. All this shit is just starting to make me question my own Canadian faith. I mean, how Canadian am I really? This Canada quiz is so easy, an American could pass it. I find it hilarious that it says an American could pass it. Not a European, not an Australian. America's the closest place to Canada, and they're boasting about how even an American could pass it. That just goes to show Americans, they just don't know us. All right, so I'm pretty confident that I'll slap this whole quiz. I'll kill this quiz, easily. I'm not gonna lie, I already don't know the answer to the first question, so. Okay, so how many provinces does Canada have? Ooh, damn. This is a toughie. I think I'm gonna say 10 because it's obviously more than 3. And 8 sounds pretty close, you know, but I feel like we have a little bit more than 8, so I'm gonna go with 10. Yeah, let's go. Now, I've taken a quiz before, and I thought that I was getting every single one right, and at the end, I thought I got 100%, and it was like 65%. So I'm not gonna get too excited, because I don't know if this means I got it right or not. So I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, Canada, our home and native land? Come on, that's easy. Country, ground, region, no, that's land. That's Easy. If the questions are like this, I'm gonna kill this. Which country is larger than Canada in landmass? Bruh, out of these options, you know what? I'm gonna have to say Russia because I don't think Japan's all that big. Mexico, I don't know about that. India, I know there's a lot of people. Let's go with Russia. Let's do Russia. I'm kind of scared. Okay, yeah. Who was Tim Horton? I'll tell you who he was. He was a legend. Okay, so these are the options here. A politician, the inventor of coffee. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He might as well be, maybe for Canadians, but he's definitely not the inventor of coffee. I feel like he might have been a hockey player. Not just saying that because he's Canadian, but there's a lot of hockey foundations that Tim Hortons as a brand sponsors, so maybe he's a hockey player. Let's see. Okay, how many oceans border Canada? Okay, so now this is where my shitty geography skills come into play, alright? This isn't necessarily my shitty Canada skills. I'm just really bad at geography, alright? Oh, let's do, this is fucked. I'm gonna say, there's one on either side. The top though, I don't know. This is how I see it. I'm gonna do two. Oh, okay, so it does tell you if you're getting them wrong as you go. Alright, now I know. So it was 3, it should've gone with my gut. What day is Remembrance Day? That's November 11th. I don't even need to look at the options. Come on, that's Poppy Day. Shoutouts to Remembrance Day. We always have to show respect on that day and the days leading up to it. Alright, November 11th, we're gonna hit that one. What is the $1 coin called in Canada? Let's look at these options. A $1 coin, that's true. A loonie, a toonie, a buckaroo. Yo, hand me a buckaroo, buddy. Fun fact though, a toonie is a $2 coin. I hope you guys are gonna learn from this as well. I know all this shit, but you guys, some of you guys might actually learn a few things about Canada. Okay, which province has a fleur-de-lis on its flag? That's Quebec. I know that. Bang. This is, you know what? This is easy. I'm killing this. Quebec. Boom. What is the capital of Canada? Now this is an easy one for me because obviously I'm from here, I know. It is Ottawa. Ottawa is the capital of Canada, but a lot of people think it's Toronto, and I would believe it if people thought it was Vancouver as well, but it's definitely Ottawa. How do you spell the word Canada? How do you spell the word Canada? Ooh, okay, let's go. That's light work. That was a cakewalk. I'm not even surprised, but this is hilarious, okay? I found another one. I'm not even gonna do this one because it's kind of ridiculous. It's just so funny. So I'm just gonna scroll through it and show you guys. It's also very relevant. That's why I'm gonna show you guys this quiz. So this is obviously super relevant to what I was talking about before. This quiz is actually called, was this photo from Canada taken in December or April? You guys have seen me complain. So the fact that you can even compare pictures from December, which is the thickness, the middle of winter, to April, doesn't this prove my point? So again, I'm not gonna actually do this, but just look at these pictures, December or April. Wrong, that was April. Now, look at this guy. You can see the snowbanks are pretty damn big. I'm gonna go with spring. Let's do it. Spring? Yeah. Knew it. Okay, your boy gotta eat. I'm about to hit up this Uber Eats and go off. Your go-tos, your go-tos. Okay, this place right here, Dog's Bullocks or whatever. Last time I got this Indian poutine here and it was delicious. And it was pretty big too. Like me and Vanessa actually ended up sharing it. I don't even think I Snapchatted it or vlogged it or anything. Cause you know how some meals, they look delicious and they are delicious? This was one of those meals that kind of just look real sloppy and kind of nasty, but it was so good. Poutine in general is kind of a sloppy looking meal. It's just fries, cheese, and gravy. But that one in specific was extra sloppy. Poutine's a very Canadian dish. Because it's so Canadian and so like basic, there's so many different options and variations that you can do to make it an even cooler meal. There are so many poutine spots in Toronto because those companies know that so many things can be done to poutine. I mean, seriously, like people get very creative. New York fries, they have a poutine that has like buttered chicken or whatever. It's kind of dry, it's not that good. It just seems like you put the ingredients of poutine and the ingredients of buttered chicken together. Not shitting on New York fries or anything, but there's just something about those like bigger companies that, I don't know, they just don't do everything right. Also, New York fries making Canadian food that has an Indian hybrid twist. I don't know if I trust that. This summer, I plan on spending quite a bit of money on trying so much different food in Toronto. Okay, so I do have a couple things to do today, so I'm gonna get started on those things. One of the things I have to do is pack, so let me get some clothes out this closet. All right, so I'm all packed up, ready to go. I don't know, I don't need too many things. I think that should be okay. I'm only there for a few days. So on top of editing, I do have a lot of non-YouTube things to do today. It sucks, man. Life, you know, life comes at you, and you just gotta handle shit. Unfortunately, I gotta get started on my chores. Gotta get this day going. The next time I see you guys, I will be in Ottawa. I'm seeing a lot of positive comments in the comments section these days. You guys are killing it with the positivity. So thank you so much for that, and thank you so much for watching the video. And until next time, guys, don't sleep, fam.